All right, it's yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. It is that time of the year, ladies and gentlemen. 2018-2019 NBA season is upon me. Yes, let's go. I'm so excited for basketball. And we're doing awards here. I'm predicting who I believe will win every award. And I'm even doing honorable mentions. So we're at Defensive Player of the Year. Now, though this guy, you might not consider him an honorable mention, I'll say he is an honorable mention. All right? My honorable mention is Kawhi Leonard. Here's why. Though we know this guy to be a perennial defender for most of his career, locked down, this guy went head-to-head against LeBron James in the NBA Finals and won. And I ain't gonna say he locked LeBron down, but he did enough to get his team the dub in the finals. All right, like that was 2014. That wasn't too long ago. Kevin Durant does not like being guarded by Kawhi. Kawhi is a very, very competitive guy. I think he's the NBA's best defender since Tony Allen. All right, and not to mention, this dude can go get you 25, 30 offensively. He's a bad boy. Reason why he's honorable mention for me is because we don't really see guys at this dude's level take a year off. Essentially, obviously I know it was some sort of an injury, but he just took a year off. To be an elite defender, I got to see him go prove it again. He's in Toronto, and that's going to have all the opportunity in the world because every perimeter guy is going to be guarded, late game situation. I'm talking about from point guard to small forward by him. So the best player on every opposing team is going to be guarded by Kawhi in Toronto. He's clearly the best defender on that team. So he's going to have a lot of opportunities to make big plays. I remember a couple years ago in San Antonio, he had that big sequence where he locked up James Harden on defense, then got the game-winning basket on the other end. He'll have those type of opportunities with the Raptors this season. I expect him to be very locked in defensively. He's my honorable mention. Now, the guy that's actually going to win my award, I got Anthony Davis. I don't think AD gets enough credit for what he does night in and night out, man. People don't understand. He is not working with a lot in New Orleans, all right? And that was me saying that before last year. All right, like that was me saying that now, rather. I'll say this. I'll just say that. Last year, he had DeMarcus Cousins for half a year. Rondo, he lost two minds. Like, I know guys give DeMarcus Cousins a bad rep for being talking too much, stupid, whatever you want to call it. Like, not knowing right situations, whatever, right? What you won't take away from DeMarcus Cousins is because he's a great player, he thinks like a great player. In regards to he knows where to be and all that. Rajon Rondo, though he might not be night in and night out a great player, he had a really good season last year, slept on. He thinks like a great player still. Because again, at one point in Boston, he was the guy. And when you have people who think like they're the greatest on the court, it helps somebody like AD so much because they can at least understand what it's like to be Anthony Davis and have all the responsibility that he has and kind of take a lot of that weight off his shoulders. This year, do you want me to believe Jrue Holiday thinks like he's the greatest player in the game? Because I don't. I like Julius Randle. All right, I actually wanted him to be on the Lakers team. One of them is to stay around with my Lakers to play with LeBron. But let's call a spade a spade. Julius Randle ain't the greatest player in this game and don't think like it. A guy of AD's caliber needs one more guy who believes they're on his level, if not better. He does not have that. I think he's going to have to compensate for that. And if this team is even near where they were last year, and in regards to making the playoffs, I think you got to give AD all the credit. If they can hold teams to a decent amount of points per game, he deserves all the credit. He is the back line of defense. He is the shot blocker. On switches, he's going to have to switch a lot. They don't got a lot of guys who, Anthony Davis got a lot of weight on his shoulders, period. And I think AD is going to compete for MVP, and I also think he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year. So that is my prediction. If that Pelicans team can compete defensively, all the credit's got to go to AD, and he's got to win the award. As long as they ain't giving up 120 a game, I got AD winning this award. As long as he can average his typical 3 blocks. The Defensive Player of the Year award considers rebounding now. We've past years be really good at rebounding, not only just the blocks, but rebounding as well. He'll get the boards. He'll get you 11, 12 rebounds a game. He'll get you 2 to 3 blocks a game. He'll have a game where he can go out and get you 7 to 8 blocks. I think he had a game with 9 blocks last year. Maybe 10. He had a really high block total last year in one game. This dude is legit, and I think he'll be the guy to run away with Defensive Player of the Year award this year. That's my prediction. I want yours in the comment box below. I'm in my comment box looking. Please tell me who y'all got winning Defensive Player of the Year, and there are going to be other awards on my channel as well If you're into stuff like this, tell me who y'all got winning, got awards like MVP, who's gonna win the championship, all that on my channel. Please enjoy yourself and subscribe if you want more content like this. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids who are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO'S.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.